How you guys doing? This is Hybridsteel and welcome to a Friday night live stream. Yes, I know it's Friday and I don't normally stream on Fridays, but I've got things to do tomorrow and I'm not sure what time I'm going to be getting home. So, without further ado, we're going to be jumping into this like now, today. It's going to be all good. So I'm going back to the Planet Crafter. We're going to carry on building up the base and exploring planets and bits and pieces. Well, the planet, sorry, not planets, because there's only one. And we're just going to have a little bit of a chill time. So if you guys want to pick up some popcorn, kick back in your chairs, listen to some music. If the music's loud enough, I'll turn it up a little bit if you want. But if not, we're going to be jumping into Survival Free, the Planet Crafter. Also, things have changed over here as well. Look, because I've got like my chats over there now. It's alright. Anyways, so there we are. I can't remember what I was doing. I was doing something. I mean, there's my front door. I know this much. Oh yeah, we're in water stage. Excellent. Okay, cool. And I need to go and explore ships. So I need enough elements on me to go and build a thingy, a base, which would be fun. So I need iron. We're gonna need a bit more iron. I better go hunting. So what I do need, I'm gonna need food as well. Have I got food? I should have some food. I can go in there with the others. Right. I need food. Water, plants, food. There we are. Right, I'm gonna need some of this. I'm gonna need water as well, but we got water in there. Water. Right, so I need iron and titanium, really. So we're going to go and find some of that. Off we wander through the world. Ba-bum. Iron. Silicone. I think we need like 3 lots of iron. And then we need some titanium as well. Do. Right. Okay, so yeah, I need 3 lots of iron, 1 lot of silicon, 2 lots of titanium. I have that as well, so we should now be able to build a little like hobble box. Basically a little base that I can use as a halfway house between where I am now and the next section. So that should be fine. Right, let me just eat something quick and then we're going to go. So we're going to pop ourselves about halfway between here and the other ship that's crashed over in that section. And then from there we're going to start stripping down the solar panels and the bits and pieces that are over there. Up, up, up. And off we go. Ba 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 ba. Because we've done that one. Going to be honest though, my oxygen's not really going down as fast as I thought it was. I still need a halfway house though, but not as bad as I thought I would. Do ba ba. Well, I say halfway house. It's not even halfway. It's going to be further than halfway. So we're actually going to be planting it about here. There we go. Just need to build a box. Have I got enough? No, I haven't. Right, we have to build a box. I haven't got enough to build a storage container. That will do. Right, fantastic. Right, let's go and destroy this lot. It's alright. Hope you guys are looking forward to your weekends. The joys of, joys of the weekend. It's quite warm this weekend according to what I've seen. Should be alright though. I won't die much. If you didn't know, I'm not one for the heat. I really don't like it. It's just too much for me. Okay, we've got too much stuff. Mama 4, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing well. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yep. Doing fine, just playing Planet Crafter. Hey, welcome to the Planet Crafter crew. He's still going through it. So he's not alright then, is he? Kid's having a bad dream. Give me a sec. Stay. Oh no, I'm still going to be here. I just need to turn the mic off a sec. No, he's not attacking. He suffers from, like, when he goes through a development phase, he has like a night terror. He wakes up, comes in here, runs around for a bit, and then goes back to bed. If he comes running again, I'll pause again. Don't worry. Yeah, he's oh, he's coming back. Hi guys. You can never predict these things, being a parent. it just happens. So yeah, that was fun, like it sometimes is. Unfortunately, it's happened ever since he was sort of baby. He'll basically sort of wake himself up, scream for a bit, run around for a bit, and then just conk straight back out. He only ever does it when he's going through a development phase. Like if his brain starts jogging to like, oh, I need to do this, or like my speech is getting better, this, that and other, and it's like all of a sudden he'll start clicking and then he'll have a night terror. And it's happened every single time since he was born. And it's like, jeebus. I've been punched. Hello. Hold on, mate. Come here. Come here. He's done it ever since he was born. Logan, he's had like one or two, but nothing that was consecutive. When Logan was in preschool, he was like, they were always saying, oh, you know, well, his speech is a little bit behind, his this, that and the other, and it was like, I went on for speech therapy courses because that's what they told me I should go and do. And he had a really crappy night, like night terror after night terror, like screaming, shouting the whole night. And then the next day he wakes up and he's stringing sentences together. His brain just overloaded and then just clicked. Like Ollie does it every time his body's growing. So yesterday he was complaining that his legs were hurting too much. He was probably having like growth spurt issues in his legs. And then today he's having a night terror, which means it's clicking in his body. All fun and games. No concerns from the doctors, which is good. It just means that we have to put up with this every single time. It's like, it can be exhausting. But apart from that, it's all right. Generally, I don't mind, because at least I know what's happening now. Like when it was with Logan, it was more scary because we didn't know what was happening. But then this sort of started happening a lot more, and it was like we were putting the pieces together and sort of like, oh, okay, we're sort of getting it now. But yeah, that was he hasn't had one for a little while, so that was sort of overdue in a way. Not great. It's not amazing, but it is one of those things you just sit there just going, okay, I understand what's going on. We're all good. I know. Right. Yep. Let's go and get the rest of this stuff. But he pulls my beard quite a bit. He doesn't pull anything out, but it hurts. Yeah, I've been kicked, punched, and everything. That has to be something like epilepsy, just more low-key. No. So it's not epilepsy. It's basically like a child's brain developing. It can be done in several different ways. Number one, they won't have any reaction. You'll just all of a sudden notice your kid is all of a sudden talking to you properly. With Logan and Oliver, they're both the same. They had a night terror. All of a sudden, they'll be doing something different. It's just kids in development. When I spoke to the doctors about this, or even me and Kerry spoke to the doctors, they were just like, there's no concern. They're functioning human beings. They haven't got any problems with their like walking, their speech, or anything. And it's literally just part of them. I myself haven't had them, but you know, it's just one of those things. Yeah, he's wandering. One thing you got to watch out for is when it goes quiet, he might have camped out under the bed. Yeah, he's back in his bed. He's back in his bed now. But apart from that, how are you guys doing? I know it's weird that I'm here on a Friday, but you know, joys of life. I'm not really sure what time I'm going to get home tomorrow. Like, so Kerry got a phone call the other day and they basically said, oh yeah, well, can we come in for an MRI scan? I was like, okay, cool, we'll come in for the scan. What time would you like us? Well, our appointment's about 5:30. It's like, you what? So tomorrow at 5:30, Kerry's got to go for a scan. It's like, I don't know what time I'm getting home. Don't know nothing. It just seems a really odd time. So, fun and games. Huh? Well, no. Well, that's because you were asleep. Boop boop. Aluminium. Oh, I need that. Waiting for Prime Day. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've got a couple of things to buy. I've got to get my brother's cooling fans for his computer because for his birthday I'm going to fix his computer so he stops moaning. Fun and games. And then I might be able to pick up a set. I might be able to pick up like a cheap golf club, maybe. See how things go. Yeah, Prime Day is the 11th and 11th. Well, it says 11th to 12th, so I don't know if that means it's all going to happen on both days or it's just going to happen on one day. But either way, it'll be fun. Oh yeah, I need to build a thingy for these things. One of these things. I'm like, I really have you tried a thing called a dream catcher? Oh man, I'm gonna be honest that I would say they're mumbo jumbo, but that's just me. I don't believe in sort of that sort of thing happening. I just sort of believe in the fact that things happen and you just get on with it. So that's what I do. Perfect timing, just finished Guardians 3, so I wasn't expecting a stream today. All good. It will be the 11th. Yeah, I'll be up for 11, 12. I'm going to be looking around for like a couple of new pairs of earbuds so I can do some reviews. I might look into getting a new case for my computer because I do want like a newer one that's a tiny bit bigger, so it's got a bit more airflow, you know. So that's sort of what I'm looking for. Mainly looking for my brother's CPU cooler though, because my brother isn't the most technically advanced person in the world. So yeah, that's going to be a fun. It's not too bad. I'm visiting him at the end of August. So I'm actually going up there really to visit my parents and sort of like, you know, have a week off here, basically. Airflow by Quiet. Yeah, I've been tempted. MSI do a couple of really good nice cases as well. So I'm sort of tempted by them as well. But yeah, I'm going up. He complained that his cooler wasn't doing the job. He's got like a radiator fan, like the all-in-ones. And it's like, have you put water in it? I don't know. Right, okay, so it's probably a water issue then. It probably doesn't work. So I have to go and sort of like look into it. So I want to make it. I want to make it idiot-proof. So sort of me-proof. If I can fix it, that means he can. And all I'm going to do is literally take out his AIO, disconnect everything, stick a cooler on top of his CPU, and it should work. Because he was complaining it was overheating. I was like, have you put water in it? No, don't know. Have you done this? Don't know. Has it got a thermal paste? Don't know. Right, so I'm doing everything. It's fine. So that I should have it done in about half hour, 40 minutes, depending on how like messed up his computer is. He sent me a picture of it. It looked like a snowy day because he had the flash on. It reverted. It bounced off the glass. I was like, that's not a picture. Huh? Air cooled water. His is water cooled. So I'm pretty. It's radiator. You know, you get a radiator fan. You put water in it. Yes, it's water cooled, but he uses the air to cool it down. So I've got this feeling that what he's done is he's let it run dry, which would be the reason why it's sort of run out of water, or it's not cooling properly. Because he said it's basically just overheats every time. It's like, you probably need cooling. So I'm just going to fan it, because that's just the easier way to do things. Fractal design Define 7 is a good airflow and quiet. I got Define 5. Fair enough. I was looking at Fantex again, but I like Fantex. So my case, the one I currently use is a Fantex 350 Alpha. I was tempted to get the I think it's the 650, but I mean the 650 is bloody ridiculous. It's like 140 quid. But the reason why it's 140 quid is because it's metal. How is it working? Well, that's what I'm getting. It basically, it doesn't. His computer turns on, right? Powers up. After about half an hour, it just sort of overheats. I'm like, did you fill it up with water? He doesn't know how to. So, yep, that's my brother. No. There are fans in it, but he's got one of the water coolers. So the thing over the top of the CPU isn't a fan; it's the little motor thing. How do you bloody describe this thing? It's like, well, you know, you get a radiator, 2 tubes. One flows water through it, the other takes water back into the radiator, and it cools down on the fan. That's the radiator. So he's got water. He's got a radiator fan cooler, but he hasn't filled it with water. Yeah, an AIO. The problem with the words AIO is that all-in-one, Kerry uses an all-in-one computer, so I can't really say all-in-one because it means something else in his house. She uses one because it's convenient, it's easy, and it's good. Yeah. So I think with my brother's computer, he's let it run dry, hasn't topped it up with water, so that would be his problem. So when I go up in August, I'm gonna try and basically I'm just gonna go around his house, take his computer apart, and fix it. All good. Well, they are refillable. You just take the hose off and then put more water in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it all out of his computer. And then I'm just going to change it over with a fan. Well, that's why I'm going to take it all off. Because it's too complicated for him. So I'm going to make his life easy. I'm going to give him an air cooler. And it's a pre-built machine, so it's, I don't know. I don't even know if that was done properly when he got it. Do 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 do. Give me a sec. I'll read it in a minute. Yeah, I can't do that yet. Need number 2. Done that one. Admin system overheat. Turn out to be the BIOS turning the pump. Well, I'll have a look into that, but I'm pretty sure his is just knackered. But I shall see. I mean, worst comes to worst is I'll buy him. I'm going to buy a fan cooler for him anyway, just so he doesn't have to deal with complications. Because as he's not the most sort of, he doesn't really like taking computers apart. He doesn't find any fun in it, so he doesn't build his own. He bought a standard system. What happened is I did a BIOS update and at some point and reset the BIOS. Yeah, he hasn't. So this is the thing. My brother hasn't touched anything to do with his computer at all. Alright? My brother probably doesn't even know what BIOS is. So he hasn't touched it. All he knows is that one day his computer just started overheating. That's it. And he hasn't used it for like 10 months. So, yeah. So I said what I'll do is I'm going to come up. I'm going to replace his AIO with like just a standard fan, so he just has a cooler, and that should do him. I'm going to make his life easy. Let's put it that way. Even if I got him a Wraith cooler, like the one, because me personally, I haven't changed my cooler on my computer. So when I built it, I just used the standard Wraith cooler that came with my chip, right? Which is it's a Ryzen. And it works, like no problems whatsoever. And everyone's like, well, you should change this. It's like, why? It works. I don't really care. I mean, if it stopped working, yes, I will buy a new one and I'll be okay. Hate to say it, most builder of PCs set up the BIOS wrong. XMP, anyone? Oh, they don't use XMP. What are you on about? No one uses XMP because they don't look into all their settings. They just fumble around. But it's because it's a pre-built. It came from Curry's PC World, which they're not bad, but you know that they're going to charge you 1,600 quid for a computer that you can build for like 1,200, or back when he bought it brand new, it was £1,200. How I know this? Because his computer is basically the same as mine. Apart from one small difference is that his is AIO called and mine isn't. Well, his is standard though. That as said, it was a pre-built machine, so they just chucked it together. I don't know anything about his computer when it comes to settings or BIOS or anything, because Alex doesn't know how to get into his BIOS. If I was to explain it to him, he would just go, I don't care. So, and the problem is I know what he's like, because he's my brother. My XMP's turned on because mine's up to 32 gig. I have to have XMP on just to make everything look nice. But I'm more concerned about everything running more than anything because of... Oh, poo. I needed that. Because of everything I do on here, I actually want more out of my machine because of, well, reasons mainly. When it comes to streaming, I need more cores. So my CPU doesn't have a hissy fit when I use like an unoptimized game. I was tempted to buy a 3060 the other day, because right now eBuyer have got a 2060 Ventus, not a 20. Well, I keep saying 2060 because that's what I've got now. They've got a 3060 12 gig card for £299. I'm like, that's cheaper than what I ride now, and it's better, and games work better. And because of all like the advancing in the joys of like gaming technology, it's like it's sort of needed now. There's a lot of games like, oh, you need a 3060 at least to run this game. It's like, really? You need a 12 gig card? Fuck off. It's just so annoying. Yeah, I was supposed to upgrade, but like COVID, when COVID's prices hit, that was the end for me. Yeah, I'm not getting a 40. How's my favourite bearded bloke? I'm okay. I just joined over 3060 Ti. You lucky son of a bastard. Yeah, I want one. If I'm going to be honest, I want a 30 more than a 40, because the 40s just seem to be... I don't want to upgrade my power supply just to do this. I don't want to do this just to... it just sounds like it's just too much effort in a way. I can't be bothered. There's a lot of I can't be bothered in this stuff. No, I like TIs. No, but you know what? When I say like they're crap, I don't want one because it's too much effort. Like, in order for me to get a 4060 card or a 4070 card or a 40, any 40 series card, I will have to upgrade my power supply. I will have to do this. And if I'm going to do that, I might as well just save up £2,000 and build myself a new computer. Because that's what I'd need to do. I don't want to go through all that crap again. Not yet, at least. I want to spend a half decent amount of time playing on this and I'll be alright then. What did I put in it? Well, I need to put that in there as well. Oh no, I've got seeds. I need that. Do. Blueprint! Yay! I think I'll wait for the 50 series. The power plug on the 40s are already been pressed. Yeah, I mean, some of the I would say like the modding community. People who make accessories for like GPUs and stuff. They've got all these like 90-degree angled like adapters for like graphics cards, so you don't have to bend your wires out as much. Because the main problem is like the wires rubbing up against the front of your case, which is probably the more problem. But then not having a case big enough. I mean, that sucks. You have to buy a slightly bigger case just to get your 40 series graphics card, and it's like, this is why I buy 2 fan cards. I don't buy 3 fans because I don't want to set up scaffolding just to do it. I'm torn between building a new PC or going after new framework when it releases with GPU. I don't know. If I'm going to be honest, I'm crossing my fingers that one day I'll win the lottery and this won't be a problem. That's sort of where I'm up to. You know, I mean, I keep talking about this quite a lot when it comes to like the earnings of YouTubing and bits and pieces and so on and so forth. And this channel don't earn a lot of money in comparison to like others. So when it comes to me talking about like spending $2,000, that's me saving up for a year. You know, I'll save up for a year before I do anything because that's how long I have to wait. I will get the gold chest before I leave here. I'm guessing you heard about the Planet Crafter updates. I put a video out for an update last week about what was new in the game. And then last week I put out a poll saying, do you want me to start again or just continue? 80% of the votes came in and they were start again, so I started again. I'm going with the community on this one. Reason why, I really like playing this game. But if the community want me to start again, I will start the game again. I got a 5800X with a 3060, 32 gig of RAM. This should hold me for about 4 years. Yeah. So for me, I need to do a new motherboard because obviously I want DDR5. So I want a DDR5 motherboard. That means I have to upgrade my RAM to DDR5. The CPU, I would need a AM5. So I'm going. This is why I need to upgrade everything. Yeah, I'm just, and I want a. What was one I was looking at the other day? I think it was the 7850X3D or 7600X3D. I can't remember which number it is. But yeah, I want an X3D chip because they're better for gaming and they're better for doing all the stuff I do on here. Basically, I want to make a machine that can handle editing, processing, streaming and everything all in one box, so I don't have to build another PC just as a slave machine. You know, I'd rather not go through all that flipping hassle. So all fun and games. This is the difference between what I want to use a PC for and what I actually use it for. Mainly it's content creation, which sucks because it's all like, it's a lot of effort. Iridium. The X3 CPCs are the one time. Yeah. That's what I want though. I want like the big step. Because I'm sort of, I've already played on like a half decent machine. Like the one I built was good. I want the next one. And that one would last me a longer time. I don't want to build another one in 2 years time. I want to build one in like 6 years time. You know? And probably about that time that I retire from doing this. And I'll just go and like live in a box somewhere. You know? But I want to see like after, because I've got to get through the summer holidays first. And the thing of the motherboards are overpriced. Yeah, they really are. Yeah. Like anything with AM5 attached to it is normally like, yeah, this is going to be really expensive. Okay, I'm waiting them. Basically, that's what I'm doing. Also, just can I get like a hashtag yes or no? Do you like the update for the new stream setup with the chat over there and me over here? Not sure about the blue lines yet. That's just the noise, the sound, the music that you're listening to. I might have to turn the light on in a minute. And it's too bloody hot today. Oh, that's right. It's alright, that. Need to expand the base, but we need to move all this stuff. Slowly getting there. Excellent. Actually, I'll just use something. I'll take that. Let's go! Like, one more trip. If you could flip the camera that you were facing the middle of the screen. Yeah, but then all the writing's backwards. Sorry. I'm alright. The reason why I've got it looking like this though is mainly because I know it sounds. I take quite a lot of inspiration from other people I watch. Asmongold has his setup like this. You didn't notice? No, that's right. The blue lines could go. Yeah, give me a second. They used to be. So what I could do is I'll take this. And just make it part of my stream underneath. There you go, Rodney. Just delete that one out. Right, we'll lock that one in. Remove that one. There we go. There you go. I've still got the music in there. It's just that. I was thinking more along the lines of. Fair enough. You can't read it on mobile. It's not. I'm going to be honest. It's not really for mobile users. It's mainly for like PC users or people on TV, because apparently, according to statistics that are coming through on like analytics now, there's more people watching like YouTubers on television. So having a chat over there, hey, it's all good. People might start like sending messages instead of hiding in the dark. Hey, I got the GPS satellite. I still haven't built a rocket. Right, I'm going to start building rockets at some point, but I want to get all this stuff done first. Seeing as I use my PC like a TV now, yeah, same, mate. I haven't, me personally, apart from like watching a few shows with the kids, I don't watch TV. I watch everything on either YouTube or Netflix or Discovery Channel because I watch like Gold Rush, which I did. It was like, I'll just go, I'll go and watch an episode of that. Like, oh, not again. Hold on, guys. Not again. Not sure if he's coming back. Yeah, buddy. Sleep on the sofa, mate.
Sit on the sofa and snuggle up with that again, okay?
I have a 32-inch TV in my room, like a good one, just before. We're getting pummeled. Okay. Radesh Rajal, how you doing, bud? Thank you very much for kicking by. Right, so I've got to go and get the last bits and pieces off my off the top now. And 1, 2, 3, run! Because all of that's coming towards my head. We'll be alright. We're not going to die just yet. So we need to get to the top of this hill, pick up the last bits that are in the locker, get on top of the ship, which I'm not sure how I'm going to do because I haven't got a jetpack. I might be able to jump up on it. If not, I've got to come back. Ooh. Ba, 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 da. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I watch all my TV now is basically on my monitors. And I haven't got massive monitors. I've got like 20, just under 24 inches of each monitor, so that's alright. And they were an upgrade from, like, my other one was basically on the fritz, so I flogged the pair. One was faulty, one worked perfectly, just so I could like get what I've got now. I remember when life revolved around an antenna was put. Yeah, same mate. I used to have those TVs. I'm watching on a 58-inch Viz hybrid. Looks good. Hey, I look good on something finally. A 58-inch. How am I on a 58-inch TV? It is going to be the only time that's ever going to happen in my life. Not cut out for stardom, but I'm on someone's 58-inch TV. Oh yes. Don't forget, like, because I have to start doing this. Don't forget, if you are enjoying this stream, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below. If you're just a lurker, I do all of my live streams for free. There are no adverts running in my live streams. They run after the live stream. So if you think that's a good thing, and I've earned your subscription today for being a nice person and not putting you through the anguish of adverts, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget notifications to make sure you're up to date with all of my releases. If you really want to, you can become a member of the channel for as little as, I think it's 99 cents a month. Or no, it's $1.99. Is it $1.99? Whatever the lowest is. Like, yeah, it's $2. I think. Or is it $1? No, $1. It is. It's $1 a month. Yeah, 99p. Well, it's in dollars, unfortunately. But yeah, so it's 99p. So that's less than 25p a week to become a member of this channel, to help support the channel, where all the money goes back into it. So all the games I play, most of them are done through me having to buy them myself, because the joys of not having as many subscribers as people like Dre. It's in pounds. Alright, cool. There we go then. 99p for a membership. 99p. But I am going to start. I want to start doing something with this, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, because I don't know how I can send people Steam vouchers if you're in America and I buy it from the United Kingdom. But I was thinking that maybe I'd do like a giveaway once a month. That if you're a member of the channel, you've got a chance of winning something. I could do it through Discord maybe, but I usually watch you on a 104 projector at home. Wow, that's amazing. Also, as far as I can tell, $1.99 and he $4.99 for the same as 99p. Yeah, they're all the same. The reason why I did like different tiers is like some people want to support more than others, and I get it. So the lower rates were put in just so you didn't feel like a real cheap ass. Like it was like, oh, I've only got X amount of money, and I don't, I want to support you, but I can't. I was like, okay, cool. If you want to support and you feel like you want to, here's a lower tier. It means the same. They're exactly the same thing. It's just I know some people want to spend more. That's just how it is. So that's why there's a $4.99. I could go full on like arsehole and be like, hey, you can sponsor this channel for just $25 a month. It's like, that's just too much. Like, I do not expect anybody to spend $25 a month sponsoring the channel ever, unless you really want to. But I haven't even got that set up because I didn't even cross my mind. Right, what am I doing now? Oh yeah, I've got to get the other gold chest. Click on well. Pick up water. Let's go! There's a gold chest I forgot to pick up. If I was here more, but this time I run up about 2 times a month. That's like I said, most people I'm just happy if someone likes the stream. I think the reason why it doesn't bother me so much is because I'm sort of older, and like you normally get people who grift it. They're like younger people. They're 20 to 30 years old. They're like, hey guys, you got to become a member if you want this, that, and the other. It's like, you know, I don't really care. If you want to be a member, you be a member. You support. It's thanked. It's most appreciated. But it's up to you if you want to do it. I'm not going to force people to do it. That's just pointless. Also, it's not making me feel old. It's all good, mate. But I would say like going down that whole like cap of money is a more younger person's game, or just you make much better content. Like I make average content at best, and I know I do, but I don't have the skill to make it better. I just try to make it better with me taking the mick out of things. Like sarcasm is always fun. Oh, I complain about my own thing. I'm allowed to, it's mine. Right, that's the other gold chest that I can get from here. And that's fine. On the plus side, less views equals more of a group chat. Well, yeah, I know, but like in the ways that YouTube is now, especially because they've confirmed this, they're more interested in getting more people to watch videos than people who subscribe to channels now. That's been the case for a little while. That's how YouTube explain it. They care more about people watching views instead of people subscribing. Young people seem to be more TNA than actual content anyway. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't really watch a lot of young people's content. Give me a sec. He's asleep. So I normally watch, I think the youngest person I watch on I would say almost daily basis is Asman, because he just makes a lot of videos and I just sit there. It's almost like a podcast to me. I'll leave his stuff going and it's in the background and he's swearing and blinding but making good points and that and there. And he's what, 30 something, 32, 33, something like that. I think he's the youngest person I physically watch. I would say that the oldest person I watch is probably, I don't know, AJ from the Y-Files. I think he's one of the oldest I do watch. But then I watch the Nimin brothers and they're sort of like 50. So I do watch like a range of aged people. I just don't watch so much of the young stuff. I think the reason why I don't watch young stuff now is because I don't really sort of like attach myself to it. There's a lot of shouting and screaming at people and I'm not a really big fan of that. Never have been. I don't like shouting at people. If you're going to watch a video, then I'll be nice to you. Yeah, the only time I'm going to shout at you is if you annoy me. Does Mr. Beast count? He's 25. I don't watch Mr. Beast anymore. I got bored of Mr. Beast. I got bored of the, hey everybody, this is my thing. I've got 100 grand. I'm going to buy this. I don't give a crap what he spends his money on in his videos. I care that he does philanthropy and the, you know, raising money for charities and all that stuff. I'll watch that sort of thing, but I don't watch his daily his content that comes up every now. I haven't watched the Willy Wonka one, the Chocolate Factory. I haven't watched the Squid Games one. I haven't watched any of them really, and the reason why, it just got boring. I got bored of the constantly quick cuts and over the top shouting at me, and I don't like it. But I think that might just be, as I said, it's not my style of content. I'm not a big fan of it. I respect what he does. I just don't watch it. Game Theory. I don't watch it. Is that the guy that dressed up in a leather jacket with a weird hairstyle? Mr. Beast equals overrated. No, not at all. Right, so he's not... Mr. Beast isn't overrated. Mr. Beast, I would say, is probably one of the smartest creators on the entire platform. The reason why is because he understands what he's doing. Also, he has a team of people behind him understanding exactly know what he's doing. You know, so he knows why he's doing it. He's playing the YouTube game. He's going to be the biggest creator of our entire generations. And I say zzz because there's a few of us. And I would say that he's really good at what he does. For me, I just can't watch it. You know, I'm just not a fan of someone. Yeah, because he's money. He's money because he made his money. Yeah, I like that he made a philanthropy channel, and you actually see where the money goes and how much it costs and this, that, and the other. You know, like I said, I respect the man for what he does. I just don't watch him, and I think that's fair. Right, so I've done that ship, those two over there, that one over there. I watched some VTubers. Wow, I don't watch them. What have I got to do now? Expand the base, I think. It's getting cramped. Oh, we got loads of stuff to do, actually. Got to build the drills. Got to get into the osmium cave, but I can't because it's sort of knackered at the moment. I got to build the biodome. I got to build the biolab. Lab's going to go on the back of the base. AFK, no problem. Yeah, so I need to build out the floor. I also need the drill. I need the drill. I need some osmium, which I do not have. Osmium's a big thing. Where am I going to get osmium from this early in the game? I don't think it's possible. Did you restart your game? Dumb question. No, I still have my old game, but I started again. What can I build without osmium? Okay, we can build that. How much iron I've got? Because I need to build out the platform. Like, this is... I'm trying to sort of gauge out how big my base is going to be, which isn't easy. But I don't know where this boundary is. I can't remember where it is, so it's... It's there. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so it's in this line here. I need to put that down as a marker quick, and I need to build out to there. Main reason, because like if you build too close to the rocks, it doesn't work properly. So I can get 2 more in here. Are you what? How is this not possible? Okay, it's there then. Also, I don't want to put loads of trees and plants in front of my base this time around. I want to be able to walk around properly. You could get the osmium cave if the top of the ice... Yeah, it hasn't yet. I finally am getting up there on the level, on my opinion. And it took me some time, like over a year to get there. Just don't play that. And I mean, when I play this, I grind quite a lot. Like, averagely, I'll do sort of like a 4-hour stream, 5-hour stream. Sometimes I'll play it in the background if I feel like I need to do something. So I will do like a lot outside of the game as well. I would say that's big enough for a base. Like, the rest of this is just going to be like rocket pad and stuff. There we go. So that's going to be the whole perimeter of my base. Not too bad. Right, it's fine. So that's part one. Right, I need to build the drill. So I need, yeah. There's a couple of places I could check when it comes to like, well, anything really. My problem is finding all the things I need for the plastic pellets. I think you call them. Plastic pellets? What, in this game? I do need to build a rocket pack though. I need 2 rocket engines. Okay, I can do that. Right, super alloy, uranium. I think I need an iridium rod, don't I? Bioplastic. Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Bioplastic. If you can get that automated, it's so much easier. Automation is key in this game. Like, as soon as you've got that done, you finish the game. Yeah. I know what they are. I want to, by the time I got around to finishing this game, well, I say finishing. By the time I got around to doing everything properly, everything was automated. I didn't need to do anything, basically. That's sort of why I started again. Papa Furby, welcome to the live stream. Let me just get my jetpack. We need a jetpack. I have a jetpack. We're all good. Right. That ship. Right, I'm gonna need some. I haven't got any more iron left. Fun and games. Right, okay, cool. I need to go iron farming. Silicon, titanium, iron. We definitely need to get ourselves a mine going. I wonder which update will vehicles, but I don't know. Vehicles don't seem to be like a reason to have them, especially with teleporters. Once you build a teleporter, you don't need a vehicle. You just teleport around. Yeah. Right, what we got? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're done. Right. I do need to get myself a couple of O2 bottles. We've got some water in the water collector. We should be right. I hope I don't get flagged for saying this, but keep up the good entertainment. My streaming days are over. I just don't have the time anymore. I get it. Streaming for me, the reason why I stream when I do is because my kids are in bed. That's the main reason. Everything I do, like when it comes to doing on here, I try to do it in their time, not mine. So that's why I stream like late night. That's why I'm up most nights until like midnight, and then I'm up at 5. I do my editing. When it comes to my editing, I normally do my editing at sort of 5 o'clock in the morning. I get it done for a couple of hours, then the kids wake up. Well, the kids come in, and they have their breakfast. So yeah, I'm working round the clock quite a few times. It's just the way I do things now. Time is something that I don't have a lot of, so I try and do it when I can. That's just it, really. Right, put my magnesium lump in here. We're going to go and build another little base because we need to. If I eat now, then I'll take 1 with me. I'm going to need 3 iron for when I get there. I don't have any iron. Screw it, we're just going to go. That's where we're heading. To the base. Yeah, I'm not really worried about vehicles. Really, I'm not. I think it's just because teleporters, for me, teleporters exist. I don't need vehicles. I'll just put a teleporter everywhere. So the next time, when I start building teleporters, I'll put them all in the important locations. So I don't even have to run anywhere anymore. I'll just put them in the caves. So there's going to be one at the Cloutium, well not Cloutium, that's Hydroneer. One at the super alloy cave, one over on that place, one over that place, and I'll just teleport everywhere. Ba-na-na-na-na. It's never too late to YouTube or stream as well. Well, I don't know, it's depending on life really, isn't it? I know that next in September is when it's going to get a little bit easier for me when it comes to time, mainly because kids are at school full time. Like every day they're going to be in school, apart from Saturdays and Sundays. But they're going to be in school. It means that most of my stuff, I would say most of my editing and stuff, I could probably get done on a Monday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm pretty much done. And I just record stuff for Saturday, and well, on Sunday, and then get it done for Monday, and I'm done again. My schedule for doing stuff is like, I do things like as soon as I possibly can, and then I don't have to worry about taking too long doing everything. At least in the original plan. Yeah, that sounds about right. Original plans sometimes fail though, or they get pushed around. So I'll see it when it happens. Back to work I go. See you later. Not a problem. Thanks very much for just kicking by. It means a lot. Thanks for your time. Don't forget to hit the like button. That's if you want to. Come on, mate. Move. Right, gonna go back down that corridor, clean up that bit. Are we downstairs? Apparently. Thank you. Most appreciated. That's a lot of iron. Bum, 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 bum. Right, let's finish off that hole and then through the main ship. Right. And we all know that there's a secret compartment in this ship, don't we? Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Right. It's always too dark in these ships. I sort of wish that you could pop like some sort of like plasma coil in and the lights turn on. Or just hook them up to a battery, you know? Yep. That's new. That's a lot of stuff. I don't remember that much being in there. A lot of plants. A lot of plants. Right, let's get all this stuff out of here, into my containers, and we'll be alright. Do 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 do. Right, through here. Through here, through here, through here, and up the ladder. That way. I think we're going to be making another storage locker. There's a lot of stuff in this one. A lot of stuff. And then the next place I've got to go and explore is one of the crashed satellite place. It's always quite a nice place to go to. Sort of. Right. Oh, have they changed the look of the llama seed? This looks different from the last time I remember it. Right. We need food. Let's go. Then we got like 2 more trips in, and then we're done in here. Lots and lots of running. Maybe we might be able to get all this done in one go. Oh, that was good. Alright, cool. I think we are done. I still don't know. I can't remember what I do with these. I think I've just got to put all the reactors in, haven't I? Right, I think now is a big like run back. Also, I bought an older game the other day called Production Line. I don't know if anybody's interested, but right now in the whole like joys of sales, instead of 20 quid, it's like 6. So if you like automation games, go and give it a go. I like it. I'm probably going to start doing a series on it, because I was sort of trying to figure out how to do everything today. And I was like, you know what, actually I could turn this into a series. I could sort of, you know, the production of a crappy Chinese knockoff car. It's not going to be a Lamborghini, is it? But then the worst part is I saw Gray's video like from 4 years ago when he made the Spamborghini. I'm like, oh, he's way ahead of the curve. But yeah, I might do it as a Let's Play and just like run a car factory, see what happens. If anybody's interested in that, let me know in the comment section. I don't know if you are. And then I'm looking for something else to play now. Like, obviously I've got this. Like, any updates to go into something I've already covered, I'm looking into as well. But Hooker Cafe Simulator, that got an update, but didn't really change much in the way of like quality of life, I would say. It still needs a lot of work. Like, repairing is a big thing. Repairing is one of the more cruxes in my butthole on that one. Because it's like, you can't repair stuff, you have to take it to the repair person. And the repair person is like $10 a time. And it's annoying. It's like, I don't want to do this. Hey, I got the shredder. Fantastic. And the microchip torch level 2. Microchip torch level 2. That one. I actually have one bit of sulfur. One bit of sulfur. What was the other thing I need? Magnesium. Oh, we got magnesium. That's cool. Have you completed Raft? Oh, I haven't played Raft for a long time. Yeah, I haven't. Raft for me was a. It was good, but it takes a long time to do anything. So I sort of just stopped playing it. A game really, in order for me to get into a game, like, I mean, like hardcore-y, like I'm going to do everything about something on this one, I really have to get into it. I really have to enjoy it a lot as well. Now, Raft, not too shabby. I liked Raft, but once I was live streaming it, I was like, why am I making videos? I'm not making videos of this because it's going to take like 3 hours to do anything in a video about this game. Could I be bothered? That was my big thing. It was... I don't, at the moment, like, I've explained the reason why I don't play Satisfactory is through time. And it's the same thing with Raft. It's like you need a lot of time to do, like, small things. Like, I want to extend my raft. Okay, cool. So you're going to be fishing in the ocean for, like, 3 hours, and then you can make a video. So you sit there and just go, I am going to lose the will to live. So, yeah, I sort of don't go down that route at the moment. Yeah. But yeah, the reason why I don't play Satisfactory is because if you look at like Kibitz, that's the sort of scale I would play on. I'd like to play on, and that's like 300 hours just to do like some of the stuff he does. So yeah, maybe when, I mean, I know Tectonica's coming out soon. That's like Satisfactory Underground. I might get to play that. I might get to mess with it. It doesn't look like you need as much like effort in the grand scale of things. So I might get into that if I get a key for it, I'll play it. If I don't, I might buy it. I don't know yet. But yeah, apart from that, I'm sort of dreading the end of the year because all the indie games so far have been sort of mediocre. Like this year, there's been a lot of COVID projects, and you can tell they're COVID projects because they're all rushed and they don't work properly, or they're stupidly under-optimized, that sort of thing. They were basically funded through COVID, knocked a game out, and then it's not as good as it should be. Have you tried Forever Skies? I did a live stream of Forever Skies. Good game. My problem, I don't normally have problems with games like this, but this was a weird exception and a bit of a strange one as well. So what happened was I played it, I live streamed it, and then I went back to try and play it, and my brain just went, you what? I don't know. For me, I find it really hard to get back into it. I don't know why either. I can't explain it. It might just be because I'm going through a bit of like, I would say a little bit of a brain fart. Like right now, the reason why only 2 videos have gone out this week is because I was going to be live streaming today. So I haven't done any other videos. I haven't bothered. When it comes to live streaming tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I might be here on time, I might not, and that's why I'm streaming now. But I've really just I'm sort of enjoying time off, which is quite nice at the moment. And it's been warm and uncomfortable, and yeah. But that's the reason why I'm doing the long drive, just because I actually like the game itself, and I enjoyed driving, and then I crashed and died, which sucked. So I've got to try and play that again, and go from there. I need that. But I'm not sure. I think it's every time I look at a game right now, because I've been watching like some of the bigger YouTubers do stuff, and sort of some of the other, and the way that other people are working, and I'm sitting there going, what is wrong with me if I can't do something like this? And what they're doing is fairly simple, but my brain doesn't work like theirs. And there's this sort of expectation of, like, if you want to become like a better YouTuber, you have to make better quality videos, and you have to do this and you have to do that. I'm like, okay, cool, how do I do this? And I'm sitting there going, well, I can't do it. My brain doesn't work like this. So when it comes down to Let's Plays, I do Let's Plays. No one really watches Let's Plays. So if I was to do a guide for a game, then I need to find a game that's going to last me more than 5 hours, which at the moment there isn't one that I can really get into, or the one that there's a brand new game coming out that I really like. There isn't one. And if there is, someone's already meted it. Like when it comes to Diablo, one of my plans was I was going to live stream Diablo. I was going to get into it. I was going to enjoy it. I was going to play it. And then every other Tom, Dick and Harry that's ever played one Diablo game in the past is now covering every aspect of Diablo as possible. And I'm just sitting again, that's something I was going to do, but I don't have the time right now. And now I can't do it. So bollocks to all. So yeah, I'm just sort of enjoying just messing around right now. I saw you playing one of my favourite games the other day. Production Line by any chance? Or I was playing golf as well. I'm getting into golf. Like, hardcore. I like golf. So much so. Yeah, Production Line. I'm thinking of doing like a mini-series of Production Line. Don't know if it would fit you, but Construction Simulator? Done that. Yeah, golf is... I've always had this thing about golf. Like, my entire life, I can remember like being like 6 years old, around my nan's house, with an iron object. It wasn't quite a golf club, but it looked like one. And I would just scream out golf and just hit balls around her garden. And then, yeah, golf has just been one of those things that's always been in my life. I've never played it properly. And now I know I can't go back and play baseball. Everything hurts. Like my ankles hurt over long periods of time. They're just not. I just can't do it much anymore. So yeah, golf is something that I'm looking into, as in real life. I just need to find a cheap set of clubs and go and hit some balls around somewhere. Have you looked into Big Ambitions? I watched Diesel play it when he first got access to that game. It looked cool. So that was about it for me. It looked alright, just not really. I don't think I could dig into it as hard. It's really, I'm in a really weird sort of space right now. Good place to look for cheap clubs, cash converters. Yeah, well, cash converters, or where was the other place? Sports Direct. They do brand new sets for like you can get a brand new set from them for like 270 quid, but they actually do like Slazenger's own sort of like brand, which is a set that they actually do sell out of. But each club's on like 15-20 quid. I'm like, well, that's cheaper than like a couple of hundred for a driver, you know. There's a website called Golf Bidder that does they basically buy and sell golf clubs. Like, that might be worth it. So I do have a few options. So I'll figure it out as I go. It's just I need to get out and do a hobby again. You know, baseball was good. I enjoyed baseball, but my eyesight doesn't let me play it anymore. The one thing I was sort of struggling, because I've got a weak right eye. One thing I was struggling with towards the end of I would say my time, was depth perception. So when it came to actually trying to hit the ball, my left eye works perfectly, but my right eye wasn't lining up with the ball properly. So I would swing, I'd get a couple of hits, but nothing as like accurate as I wanted it to be. Then when I was running bases, my ankles kept going, so I kept feeling them crack. And being that we don't play on like professional surfaces in the UK, we play on fields that haven't been done properly. Some of them are a bit awkward, so you can trip your ankle quite happily. My knees are starting to click a bit more as well as I'm getting older. That's just joys of working on concrete floors in retail half my life, and working in a factory, you know. Just wear and tear. Unfortunately, it's started to catch up with me. Apart from that, it's all right. I'm doing okay. I just need to find something that's more suited to my my abilities now, more than anything. I'm not afraid to hit a ball, let's put it that way. I could do that quite happily. But I just need practice. And then there's a club down the road for me that does it's £125 a year to be a member, because it's a community golf course. So it's not like, it's not where you go to like a proper golf course and it's like £1,000 a year to be a member. Green fees are covered in the membership of this place. It's £125 a year. Whereas normally if I go to like one of the other places down the road, it's like 30-40 quid for a round. You know, £30 for a round of golf. There's one place just again further up the road with 65 quid a round. I'm like, you what? That's nearly £100 just to go and play golf for like a couple of hours. So no, I'm quite happy playing on a little community course. No, I know, that's why I'm looking into it, because it's close. And if I want to go off and play on a proper course, then I can. You know, I'd have that ability around me, but I don't really want to go off and spend £1,000 on membership for a year. And then, I don't know if you would pay, you probably have to pay green fees as well on top of that. So, you're paying £1,000 a year just to be a member. Or you don't have to be a member, but each round's going to cost you £30-40 a round. So I'd rather not. I'll play local for now. I'll get myself into the swing of things, literally, and then I'll go from there. That's the plan. All fees should be inclusive. Yeah, I don't think they are. Have you looked into Stranded? Alien Dawn. Actually, that looked like The Sims but with aliens. Yeah, I looked into it for a little bit. Again, time. According to your housemate. Yeah, and I think he was the guy. Was he the guy that was talking the other day that was talking about like you and computers? Did you just come back to a gilf pun? No. He plays a lot of golf. Fair enough. But yeah, it's the course down the road from me. It's a 12-hole course. It's a community-driven one. So if you're a paying member, you can join. You know, you'd be in the AGMs. You're talking about how things are done, this, that, and the other. They do little tournaments down there as well. And I'm like, you know what? For the first sort of year, that's the sort of thing I need. You know, I'm not looking to go professional right now. Let's put it that way, because that is the other thing I can do. The plus side to like golf is it's not as limiting. You can be a professional at the age of 65 and still play. You know, I can play senior league, I can play like mature league. There's a lot more options. Like the problem with playing baseball is that once you get to a point where you can't run anymore, that's sort of the reason why you're playing. And it's like, I can't do that. I did enjoy it though. Like baseball was cool. But yeah, I think this could just be something I could latch on to and just enjoy for the next sort of like 30 years. And I'll die. Well, I'm probably not going to be here until I'm 90. I've got at least 30 years left in me, I would say, properly. Yeah, it could be worse. Yeah. Did you just say swing of things? Yeah. So swing of things. It's a golf pun. Yeah. You said gilf pun. That's something completely different. That involves slightly wrinklier older people. And then you have to change the word pun to a OR word. Yeah. Oh. Giggity, giggity. It's all good. Don't make me get the water gun. Mate, I would welcome that right now. It's 28 bloody degrees in here. It's hot down in the south. Yesterday was 22. It was nice, it was windy, it was cooler. It was like, oh, I can sleep in this. Tonight, it's sticky, horrible, sweaty, messy, horrible. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to deal with this crap. But I have to. But yeah, it's not exactly cold down here. Friggin' not, yeah, it's just a bitch. Like, it was weird. Like, yesterday was nice. And then today is like, yeah, it's really warm. I don't like this. And then tomorrow's going to be... I think tomorrow they said it's going to be like 26. So that's not too bad. A little bit over my comfort zone. But 26 is okay. As long as it's a bit, like, drafty, I'll be fine. But then, like, on Sunday, it's going to be like 20. So we're going to drop nearly 10 degrees in 2 days. I'll be like, yay me. I'm literally parked in front of a fan. Yeah, I normally, if it gets too bad, I've got this tiny little tower fan that I can sit on my desk. I just stick it on the floor between my legs, and I get a draft up my shorts. And apart from that, it's alright. I haven't got it on today. Felt sorry for the kids though. Like the kids were Logan went down to the seafront today to go to an aquarium. So they bunged the kids on a train for 2 hours, right? So a train for 2 hours to get there because they had to change once. And then they had to walk a mile to the aquarium and then walk a mile back and then get the train back for another 2 hours. I sat and just went, are they literally they're trying to kill our children by doing this? It was evil. But it was just, apparently it was good for them. They all got out and they did this, but oh man, it was I sat and just went, that's a lot of walking for a 7-year-old, you know? Silicone. There we go. I'm sitting in a nice cool room of 23 degrees. I love my aircon. Yeah. Yeah, I can't spend that much on an aircon. Just no way. 350 quid is more money that I earn a month. Like, from carers allowance. Being a full-time carer, and then you see that much money? Jeebus. I have to sleep in my tent in the garden tonight. It would be cooler. Yeah, it would be. Sounds like kilt wearing temperature. I wear shorts for like 9 months of the year, so it doesn't bother me. From like March onwards, I'm in shorts until like November, maybe end of November. Like we had quite a mild November. I was in shorts until November last year. But I am one of those people. I mean, if I suppose that I could have been a postman, you know, because shorts don't bother me. I just wear shorts all year round. Do 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 do. And there we go. Right, okay, so I need to eat, and then we need to go and get the bunker, which is this way. Yeah, I'll go. Aircon for us, we can't afford to run an aircon. Joys of being a council family that don't actually have money. We get benefits. You can't afford an aircon. There it is. Damn it. Too many videos of postmen dying first in high temperatures. I'll be alright. I wonder if we start getting water yet in the lake. The funny thing is we had it for about 3 weeks now, and the bill this month is about the same as last month. Yeah, our neighbour downstairs bought an aircon. They ran it for 3 days during, like, you know, last year when it was like 39 to 40 degrees and it was really bloody hot. They ran it for those days when it was just stupid. I think they put an extra 110 quid on their electricity bill just for those 3 days alone. So I'm like, no, I'm alright. I'll suffer. I'll lose a little bit of water weight. I'll be happier. I'll complain about the weather like I can do, because apparently it's a legal tendency for us British people. We're all good. I'll do that. Hey, the mining speed tier 4. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right, so I need osmium. Uranium fever got me going around. Super alloy. I'll sort all these out soon, just can't be bothered right now. What do you think of production line? I like it. I think it's just because I'm one of those sad people that likes automation games. But genuinely, I reckon I could probably do like a mini series about it. I got to a point where I was researching like when we were actually making items, so it would take the cost away from like importing engines and fuel tanks and everything else, and I started buying them, and I was like, you know what, this actually I could do like a mini series, because there's a sandbox mode, so I could do sandbox. I could open it up into an actual series, and then if I want to live stream it, I'll do a scenario. So like we could do off the small factory first, and we could sell that car and this car and that, and basically just take them. Or I do a high production video like Grey, where I spend a really long freaking time making one video, which I don't really want to do. I like let's plays. I like showing the game off, but I know it's been out for years, so I don't know. I'm just making sure I've cleared this out. Did you get the DLC? Yeah, because the DLC was like £2 for both DLCs because it's on sale. I was like, screw it, I'm just going to buy it. I bought that because I got a refund on... What did I get a refund? So I bought a game, played it for 2 hours, and then refunded it. I can't remember. So I basically refunded a game and got production line. And then I refunded Apex Point because going by the community, they're just like, why are you playing this game? I'm like, well, you know, because it looks cool. Well, yeah, it's all right, but because of this, and this, I'm just sitting there just going, I wonder if they'll actually ever update the game properly then. Because the game needs updating, like properly. It needs a lot of work. It needs new cars. It needs a reason to exist. You need to be able to do stuff on it. Not just one bloody delivery mission. I even got to a point where I found a glitch in the game to like earn me money without doing anything. If you want to earn money in Apex Point, take your car, sell it, buy another car, and then go back to it and sell your car. It'll give you between 85 and 100,000 yen per car. and then you just repeat over and over and over and over again until you've got 8 million quid, and then you can buy a car and upgrade it full run. That's literally what I did, and I was like, I'm bored. I basically exploited the game, bought a really expensive car, did this, and I'm sitting there going, I've only had this game for 3 hours. I broke it. I could have made a video about breaking the game, which could have been right. How to break Apex Point. Sell cars constantly. And they don't care about the price. Like, your car will make money. You'll make about 100 grand per car over and over again. You don't have to do any missions. You don't have to do any races. Don't have to do nothing. So now I'm sitting there going, what do? I've got $15.99 in like waiting terms, and I've got all these games left. Oh, that was the one. I bought Golfinite, and I was like, that looks pretty cool. I played it, and I was like, sort of sucks. So I sold it. I wasn't enjoying it as much as I thought I would, let's put it that way. I've got to build another container for aluminium, because we're making a lot of aluminium. Right, so for now, let's build another box. We're just going to build a load of, I would say crap boxes. Really, I'll sort all this stuff out at some point. Box. Food. Super alloy. There we go. Right. What am I doing? Where am I? Oh, yeah. The Iridium Cave. But yeah, production art is pretty cool. I mean, I think it's basically finished development now. I have nearly 30 hours of production line under my belt. I played it for like 4 hours today. So yeah, I'm probably going to do like I don't know how many people will watch it. I don't know. But yeah, I might try and do like an actual super video. And when I say a super video, I might spend a lot of time doing it. So I might spend like the next week and a half making this video, and then go from there. It's going to be one of those ones where I'll be doing other things at the same time. Like, I want to do another let's play of Long Drive, because I died, which sucked. So yeah, I want to do that again. I want to go through something else. You know, I mean, Park Beyond would be something I wouldn't mind doing as well. But again, that's like, it's not as in depth as Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster, if you can do well on a Planet Coaster video, you'll do all right, because people enjoy roller coasters. They enjoy that sort of idea. But it is one of those sort of like niche games. I like playing it because I enjoy making theme parks. But I don't think I can make content about it because I'm going to be honest, I'm not gifted when it comes to like creating stuff, like sceneries and making things look pretty. If you ever watch there's a guy called Nerd Charcho. He in real life, away from YouTube, is by the sounds of it, he works for theme parks. So he builds like the scenery sections, or he's a parkitect in real life. And I'm like, that's a really cool flipping job. He's a very creative person, and his Planet Coaster builds are like true to life. I'm like, that sounds pretty cool. But when I come to do it, it just looks like a 5-year-old got hold of my controller and decided, hey, that's going to be a wiggly roller coaster. You know, that sort of thing. Well, if you want to try some automation, try to... Yeah, I've got Tectonic on my wish list. Tectonic is on my wish list. It's on my key mailer list as well. So, yes, I like the look of Tectonica. It looks like a slightly more compact version of Satisfactory, which means it shouldn't take as long as Satisfactory to do stuff. I'm hoping. I'm crossing my fingers that it's going to be slightly easier to like mould myself into. Right, seeds. Iron. Oh, why am I putting them in here? Yeah, iron. Plants. I will start putting these out soon. I'm just gathering right now. Gold statues are in here. Aluminium. Seeds. And microchip. Hey! Agility boots tier 3! Oh no, don't worry. Like, Tectonica is something I've looked into, so don't worry about that. Okay, so I think I need to start building out the base. Because I'm done a lot of this area. I'm done, like, a lot of this area now I'm basically finished with. I just need to expand and build stuff and get things rolling a bit more. I think I need to start building more drills as well, because I don't think we're going too fast. Like, things have slowed down a little bit, which isn't great. So, have we got water yet? Is there a puddle at the bottom of the hill? Because if there is, we've started. 11 days till release on Tectonica. Yeah, I think it, like, we get, if I get access to it, it's going to be in the next sort of like 3 to 5 days, maybe. I'll keep an eye. Rift Breaker. I'll see. Someone bought me, oh, what's that game where you're in space and you have to take ships apart? Someone bought me that. I played it for like 5 minutes and the control system screwed me over. Like, my head just does not compute like 4D directions. Go this way. No, my body's going the other way. Ah, pants, basically. Okay, so the first thing I need that, but I need osmium. Yeah, it's osmium. Osmium. Okay, I need a biodome. So I need a lerma seed, titanium, but I need the biolab as well, which is osmium, and I need the rocket. Shipbreaker. Yeah, that's the one. I've got that. Some nice person bought it for me. Literally, I cannot play it. My brain doth not compute. Iron. It's why I keep saying to people, like, I know, like, people are doing it from the kindness of their heart. They're like, oh, I'll buy you a copy of this game. It's like, you can if you want, but I don't know if I'm going to play it, you know, and I tried to, I'm on the, like, moral high ground here and just saying, look, if you buy it, then that's up to you. I can't say no because it's what you want to do, but I cannot sit here and say I'm definitely going to play it. I just can't do that because I have no idea how that game is going to treat me as a person. I've got quite a few of the automation games. There's osmium out in the open in the meteor field. Yeah, that's a long ways away when you're this far away without a lot of stuff. In fact, yeah, I've got Factorio. I think I've still got it actually, like, on my list. Like, things that I can install. Give me a sec. F for Factorio. There you go. Yeah, I do actually own Factorio. I think I can't remember how I got Factorio. Oh yeah, you got it for me. That's how I got it. But it's one of those games. It's like, for me playing it though, it's the OCD thing. Like product line is a good one because it's simple in most aspects. It's like do this, do that, make this, make that. Conveyor belts are straight and awesome, and you don't have to go all wibbly wobbly. I can deal with that because my brain lets me go into like sorting mode, and I can OCD it. But when it comes down to like Factorio, I get really edgy when the belts don't like line up properly, or they're just a little bit off center, or this thing is slightly bigger than the other thing, so I have to level it all out. This is the reason why Satisfactory is a chore for me. I'd love to get into Satisfactory and spend like 500 hours doing something. My problem with it though is even when I was building the simple stuff, it was, yeah, that conveyor belt's not straight, so you're gonna have to take apart all of your build to do this one thing. It's a curse. I don't like it, and I know people are just like, well, you know, it's only you've only got to do this. I'm like, it's easy for people to say. I mean, I see myself as slightly normal most of the time. Okay, yes, with sort of weird tendencies, but when it comes to having things in an order, things have to be done the way my brain says. So that's why Hydroneer I like Hydroneer, because everything can look nice. Everything is laid out the way I wanted it to lay out, and it is straight and it's good and it's fine. But if one of my conveyor belts was wonky, or the pipeline doesn't look right the way that I want it to look, I have to take everything apart just to put it all back together and move that one thing. That's why when it comes to Hydroneer, I was good at Hydroneer, because it works for me. When it comes to Satisfactory, I can spend 5 hours putting a conveyor belt out and it's not quite straight enough. Or I'll put in like a conveyor belt and get things sorted out, but then I need to do another process, and that process isn't in the same area that I need it to be, which means that everything else needs to be moved around. I never got past building the first floor of a production line because I couldn't do it, because things clipped wrong, or the belt didn't go straight enough into an actual point. It would clip through a bit of the scenery, and those little things annoyed me. And I know for that I'm sort of crazy. That's just how life is, though, you know. But I can't stop it all the time. So yeah, there are certain things I can and cannot do in games. Stay away from Captain of Industry. I tried Captain of Industry. I quit after about 20 minutes. I couldn't figure it out. Hey, we got our boundaries now. Excellent. Yeah, I can't do it. Right, so we've got that. I need some titanium. So I need to build the lab on the back of here, and the lab's like 4 squares, so I need to extend out my whole base. I could build it in living compartment. Lab should fit there. There, we got all this space now. Excellent. This is what I mean. Like, now I've sorted this bit out, so now I can extend out that way and build it out properly. But now I need to build the biolab, so I need osmium. I think we're going to go on a bit of an explore. Right, I need some food. Um. How do you feel about Trial Makers? Is that the Lego game? I like Lego games, but I never really played it. Oh yeah. Right. We got our first few bits of osmium. Gunsmith is good. Is that the game that's coming out where you have to clean up guns? I sort of look. I think I played the prologue to it, and my main issue with it was I don't mind cleaning up guns and bits and pieces, but how does that look on like YouTube? Going, well, is that going to be good content, or can we ban it? Kinda. It mostly vehicle construction and combat. Alright, okay. I'll look into it, but I think the problem is now. I would say that if you go back like 5 years, that's when these games first came out, and now like 5 years later, everything's getting old, and you need something new. We basically need the new sort of like Fortnite of simulation games. You know, something that's going to last 10 years, like a new Minecraft, but not Minecraft. If you know, a Minecraft where it's not Minecraft, it's a game of its same caliber that's going to bring in thousands and millions of people to play it over the next 10 years. That sort of game. That's what we need. We need that game. And I have no idea what it is. You know, it could be anything. I'm hoping for the next GTA, but whenever that's going to fall. GTA would be, I think GTA will be like a career changer. If I can do... I was thinking of going straight into GTA when it first came out and just being like live streaming the whole campaign, and then from there just making videos of the whole thing over and over and over for the rest of my life, because maybe GTA will last 10 years, maybe. just like this, just like the most recent one. Oh yeah, we have the lab, and oh, would you look at that? I made it to the right specifications of my build. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's what we like. Right, now look at it. Look at my lovely build. It looks amazing, amazing, and they call this a mine. Right. I need 3 super alloy. 1, 2, 3. I need 2 lots of cobalt. Interesting. I don't know if I've got any. No, I haven't. Fantastic. Cobalt. There's some. But then I was talking to... Who was I talking to the other day? Spy Cakes. I don't know if anyone knows him. I mean, he's quite a big YouTuber in the grand scale of things. And I said to him, have you got any advice? Because I think I've asked this for quite a few of the bigger YouTubers now. And like, his one was more just like, just play a couple of games. Because you're throwing yourself around into like, you've got too much going on. You got too many games. You're playing too much. You're trying to be the next person to be covering all the games when you don't need to be. If you covered things that you enjoy, you don't have to cover everything. You could just sit there, kick back, and play the same game for 4 years. And as long as you've got like a dedicated audience to play, then it'll be fine. And I was like, okay, it sort of makes sense, but... And then I always throw a button. The main reason for it is because most things I play nowadays are Let's Play games. So how is that going to affect the way I do things? Because I can't do anything else. I think I need to build... Just finding out the biome's going to come off here. I know this is the little one. And I think we just ran out of power. Bloody fantastic. Right. I need a bar. I need some super alloy. And we can build another one of these. This is going to be power corner for a little bit. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, my back. Right. And then we come up here and we're in my sunny little place. We put the computer in the wrong way. So there we go. We've got the biolab, which is awesome. And then we've got all of this stuff as well. So we can do plants, we can do this, we can do that. Awesome. Okay, cool. Next, veggie tubes. Because we've got a 600 plus gold seed and 3 400s. And I don't know which seeds are in these. Are they just the gold ones? Oh, these are the crap ones. Stick a golden seed in there, we're all good. That's a golden seed, that's a gold seed, and that's a gold seed. Fantastic. So if I get 3 more veggie tubes, and then we can stick them out there with these ones, and they're 400%. That's what we need. So I need 6 lots of silicon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 lots of magnesium. And 3 lots of aluminium, but I can only do 2. Oh no, actually, if we put my plant back in there, and we can carry 1 more bit of aluminium, then we can get these ones out there as well. Oh yeah! What? Right. This should be okay. Oh, I need water as well. Damn it! Right. Water in Majorca. Don't taste like it all. I need water. Cool, cool, cool. Right, next. What else have I got in my plants? I've got another load of plants. There we are. Oh, I've got, yeah. Oh, we got 3 gold seeds. Chuck them in these. Skidoosh. There we go. So we don't need the 400s when we got the 600s. Yeah, there's lots of plants. Excellent. Right. Now then, I've got this stuff that needs to go in here. All good. Right. So we've extended the base. We've extended everything else. I think I just need to build a storage area where when I walk into it, I'm like everything. So I think how I had this before, where I built like the rest of my base this way, it's going to open this up anyway, but that is going to be upgraded to biome level 2 because that's a thing. I do need to build this though. And I was going to build it as close to those rocks as possible. Right. I think having an office here is good. That's not a bad shout. I'll be alright with that. Up here, this is where I'm going to put the stuff that I'll be making from the lab, and that will go into here. And then this side of the room is going to be all this stuff. So, yeah, we'll be alright. I just need 3 of these. Oh no, because if I'm going to... Oh. Okay. This. Okay, I have 2 bits of osmium somewhere. Okay, so we got 2 osmium. I need an iridium rod. 1 super alloy. 1 aluminium, which we got loads of. And a titanium. Excellent. Did that kill my power? Oh, bummer. Right. Damn it. That's thirsty, that is. That's what happens when your base is just on the edge of like failure. It'll get there. No, it won't. Yeah, it will. It'll be fine. No, it won't. See? I told ya. Right, so that's going to be drilling. We're all good. Hey. So that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So there we go. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Slowly. Is that you? We're doing okay. Right, what am I missing? Definitely that explosive powder, but that's all done in here. Did I build that? No, because I needed osmium. Osmium. Silicon and super alloy. One of those. One of those. And I need to take this off. Oh my god, I've only built number 2. Oh man. Okay, so we're going to be screwedy. Screwedy bedoody. Right, so we need to build number 3. And then I need silicone. Pardon me. Some super alloy. And then we're up mining level 4. Excellent. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go! Next stop is the sulfur fields. That's always fun. So I'm going to need 3 iron. Where's titanium? And a silicon. There we go. Right. I'll eat now. Grab some water out of here. And off we go. So I'm going to go and plant a base. Hopefully at the sulfur fields. And then I've got a relay point to the sandfalls. And that's the next place. We might actually be able to make the sand falls from here. I don't know. I think it'd be tight. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, don't forget, if you're enjoying the live stream, you know how to support the channel by now. You're not noobs to YouTube, are you? You know what you're doing, it's fine. Right. We can make it. Sulfur. This is on the list of places I do need to automate, so don't worry. No income tax, no VAT, no money back, no guarantee. Black or white? Don't know the rest of the song. Right, get in and breathe. Big air. Right. Damn it. You know what? We could probably get away with just building a box. Let's use that. It's only aluminium. It's fine. We got loads. Right. So there we go. Back we're now to the sand falls. We're doing okay. So it's not bad. Like, for what we've done, 6 hours of gameplay, 4 hours in the last stream, 2 hours now, and we're as far as the sand falls. We built a base. We got we got a lab. We got a biodome. We're doing okay. It's not too shabby. So if we're getting through this cave, that means the other cave around the other side might be like breaking through as well, which means we can start going into the first new biome they set up, which isn't too bad. And going by how far I can now stretch my distance out, I might be able to get to that space station, which would be quite nice. Hey, there's water. Ah, water is finally here. Got another golden flower. Brilliant. I'm glad the water's starting to rise. That means we're getting further into the game. Yes. All good. I don't need to put those in there. That needs to come with me. Right. Uranium rods. Iridium rods. I haven't got a box for sulfur yet, so that's silicon, that's sulfur. Silicon goes there. Iron goes there. Magnesium goes there. Titanium goes there, and seeds go in this one. Cool. But yeah, there's water in the bottom now. Oh, that's a good sign. Oh. These 6 hours terraforming, you can start messing the planet around. You don't need millions of years of evolution and climate change and all the other stuff that happens. You just need 6 hours in a computer game. You're fine. It's all good. Oh, can you stop? Thank you. Right. Iron. No. No. Yes. That's, yeah, that is magnesium. Fantastic. Alright, cool. Okay. It's going better. So we got out to the sand falls, we're fine. I'm wondering if I can get out that way. Because now it's started to flood. That's going to be worse to get in there. I've got food, I've got water, I've got oxygen. We're okay, I think. It's going to be tight, I think. Where are you going to place your launch platform? The other side of my base. Next to my base, but a little bit further out. But the idea was I wanted to make a base where I had everything on the first floor as needed, like I did in the first one. Then I wanted like tier 2, which would be my base, which would be like the platforms to like launch rockets from and stuff. That was the plan. Now the reason why I wanted to get up here fast is because when this floods, I don't like this because you're underwater the whole time. I'm happier being able to run the tunnels without being flooded out. So that's why I wanted to come up here. Just makes life easier. And if I know water's rising, that means I've got a little bit of time, but it's gonna get tight. Tight like a tiger. Eating chips and watching Hybridsteel. Josh, is it Jo plays though? Jo plays though. How you doing? Welcome, by the way. I don't recognise the name. I mean, if you've been here before, thank you very much. Because I don't recognise you, it's just because I'm old and my brain's failing me, and it's not fair. Cool, there's a meteorite storm going on, and I've never. Oh, great! Fantastic. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. Oh, get in. No, I need that. I'm going to need to build another one. Oh, shaky hand, man. Well, one thing I don't like about these meteorite storms is they knock out the Like everything. You're trying to walk in a straight line and you get jiggled around. It's all good? Right. Box. Can't pick the rest up. It's all good. Let's go. Tup, 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 tup. Let me just get my safety and I can read. Here we go. Right. Yes, love you, man. I am well. How are you? I'm new, somewhat. I've been watching since season 3 of Hybridsteel. Just been shy. Hey, not a problem, dude. At the end of the day, that happens. It's fine. It's why I'm the way I am. I like, you know, if I try to make people a bit more comfortable instead of shouting at them. I don't know if that works. Didn't mean the how are you twice. No, that's fine. I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. I'm a bit more awake than I have been. Like this week has been a bit tough on the old like trying to wake up and trying to keep things going. Because like last week Logan, I would say Logan killed me more than everything last week. Because it was constantly being up at like 4:30 and 5, which sucked. But that's just the joys of a 7-year-old who doesn't go to bed. Well, he goes to bed, but then he gets up stupid o'clock in the morning every day. Just I can't do nothing about it, so I just carry on. So yeah, but it hasn't been as bad this week. It's been more sort of like towards, I don't know, 5:30. I know it doesn't sound much, but having the extra like 45 minutes in bed really does bloody help. And then yeah, just potter around, keep things rocking. Do a chore a day, and just live. That's what I can really do. Right, there's one more box in here. Uno mas, and then we're done in the space station. And then I need to transfer this all back to my base, which is going to be fun. Long runs. A little bit like diarrhea, it just doesn't stick around as much. Ha ha ha. See, if this was all underwater, I'd have to swim all this, and it sucks. Like, I'd prefer to get up here just before it floods, because then I know it's done. I don't have to sit here and piss around with this. So if you are going to play this, get up here before you hit proper water, because then it's just easier to deal with. Because once you're underwater with this, yeah, I mean, it's not difficult, but it's still, it's not great. Hey, I got my tier 5 backpack. Get in. Alright, I think I'm going to take all my seeds with me on this one. For a second when you said Logan, I thought you meant Logan Paul. No, my kid's called Logan. Or one of my kids is called Logan. If Logan Paul was waking me up at 4:30, number one, I'd like to know why he was here. And number two, can I get a shout out? Oh. Actually, I mean, at this precise moment in time, I don't really want a shout out from Logan Paul. He's going through quite a bit of like problems right now. Apparently, CryptoZoo's just been a right pain in his butt. I keep up with the news. I keep up with what CoffeeZilla talks about. There is now a second stage of doing the one in tier 2 deconstructor, and when you have the fusion power cell. Yeah, I've done them all, haven't I? Yeah. There are doors that open. Yeah, I know. So yeah, we did all that in the last go. I'm pretty sure we did. I'm pretty sure I did. I opened it all up. I'll have to, yeah, I'll have to do it all over again. Right, so all I've got on me is seeds right now. Seeds and flowers. How you doing, by the way, Greg? Right, it's gonna have to go in my bits box. And now we've got to go all the way back. Yeah, we'll be fine. If I can make it up there 3 more times, 4 more times, we'll be fine. And then we empty it, and then we got to do the floor of the cutout, the canyon. That's the one I'm talking. That's the word I was looking for. Yep. Yeah, so I need to build the plasma cells to put in all of the places that we can open up all the extra things. And then we're all good. But that's gonna be a lot longer down the road. You know? It's a lot of grind. But that's why I wanted to start again, because I needed something to do for like the next however long it may be. Oh, brr. Right. Two more trips. Well, after this one, 2 more trips. Let's go, baby. I'm doing okay. I just started a new one and chose the canyon to start. It's nicer to restart doing a better run now. I know what to do, sort of. Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's sort of why I started again. Apart from like the majority saying, yeah, let's start again, let's do another one. I was fine with that. But I would say like the reason what like starting again was good for me was like I know where everything is, I know what I've got to do, and I know I can do things faster, so it's all good. Random question: can you taste the difference between Pepsi and Coke? Yes. Like stupidly different. Yes. For me, Pepsi tastes like Pepsi. Like I get this like weird sort of like member berry, or like when I was younger and used to drink Pepsi, and then Coke just tastes foul. That's all I can really say. Like generally, the difference is I can drink Pepsi without screwing my face up and going, "This tastes like shit." I can't drink normal Coke. I just can't do it. It just tastes horrible. Like when a takeaway, if I order a takeaway and they screw up the drinks order and they send me a bottle of Coke, I will literally just flush it down the sink. Or Kerry might drink it, but then she's not allowed. So I will literally just flush bottles of Coke. I don't like it. Or I use it to unblock the toilet, that sort of thing, you know. Because Coke works in the toilet. If you put Coke down the toilet, you get rid of all your grubby stains. The stuff that doesn't go away. You can de-chrome things as well. It's pretty obvious difference. There's opposite. Well, yeah, but if I was blind tested, yeah, I could tell the difference. One tastes horrible. That's the difference. Jetpack level 2. What do we need for jetpack level 2? We need jetpack level 1. I think I have some sulfur. I do have some sulfur. We're okay. Osmium. I have one more. Do we have aluminium? Yes, we do. I only drink Dr. Pepper at a last resort, and they have not. If they don't have beer, that's fair. For me, Pepsi tastes terrible and has been since I was a kid. That's fair. Each their own. Like for me, definitely Pepsi Max is my go-to of everything now. I don't really drink anything else. Like when it comes to a fizzy drink, it's Pepsi Max. Right, backpack level 5. This one. I need 3 lots of super alloy. And I'm about to drop all of my stuff. So let me just sort all this out. Magnesium. Silicone. Titanium. Uranium fever. Got me going. I got flowers again. Got too many plants, man. I got another golden flower. Oh no! Right. Just gonna have to stick it all in here for now, I think. I've just got too much stuff and I need to sort it all out. Oh. Titanium. We might be able to do this in one go. If I pack a little lighter. We might be alright. Let's go. I reckon we could do this. Like the whole cabinet in one go. If it's possible, we will do it. If I have to eat something or drink something before I come and I've got one item left, we're just going to suck it up, buttercup. But yeah, if you want to ask any random questions and stuff, go for it. I like random questions. It adds to conversation. And it's fine. Sorry? I am a random question, yeah. Why do I exist? Why am I here? What's the meaning of life? Why are we in this canyon with two outposts? They've got a base because we've got a base. We only put a base here because they put a base here. But we're fighting over a canyon. It's one of the greatest questions of the whole world. And if you get the reference, that means you had a good upbringing when you were watching stuff on YouTube. Did you upgrade backpack? Oh yes. Yes we did. Yeah boy! Yeah, we got like 2 left. So I'm going to drink my water. I'm going to... Balls. I always thought it was funny, back when I used to love Dr. Pepper, everyone would ask me, isn't that a Coke product? And I ended up explaining that the whole connection of Coke and 7-Up. 7-Up, I drink 7-Up every now and then, but for some reason for me it seems to lose its fizziness really quickly, and you end up just drinking lime water or lemon and lime water. Meaning of life is 42. That's from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Unless you're... I know, because I was quoting a different thing. Did they cover that as well? Ooh, I haven't seen a nighttime like this for a while. I can't remember if the meaning of life 42 was in Red versus Blue either. Well, I was quoting Red versus Blue because I loved Red versus Blue when I was growing up. RVB. Machinima did a really good job with that. Sergeant Creepy, thank you very much for subscribing. It's most appreciated to have you. If you subscribed in a video, then congratulations. If you subscribed on this live stream, thank you very much. Never really watched RVB. Too busy actually playing Halo. Oh, I was playing Halo as well. Oh, yeah. I was playing Halo. I was living Halo. And then life got in the way. And I had to go to work quite a lot. But then, yeah, I watched it quite a lot as well. I was one of those lovely people that I could never watch it all at the same time, so I had to like pirate it. So I was able to like watch it wherever. That was fun. Right, I need all my iridium. I need to make bars. It's too much. There we go. Just condense all this down. It's fine. There we go. Yay me! Right, next. Right. Food. I need to carry a food with me. I need to go and get another bottle of water. Wow, look at that lake. Look at it. Look at it. It's a nice little pond. That should be like a full... Next time we play this should be like a full lake. Hopefully. I mean, it goes all the way up to about here. I think it stops about here, doesn't it? So it's got a lot of like upping to go. Okay, so we've done... Pardon me. We've done the whole of the space station. I think now it's time to go for some of the other places around there. Let me just grab some oxygen quick. I miss Machinima. Best videos, and some studios release TV pilots of them. Yeah, they were really good. And for me, like I would say that RVB was like the best one for me. I didn't really watch much outside RVB. I didn't really watch a lot of the Gary's mod stuff either. Just never really a fan of it. Team Fortress 2, the mod stuff, like when they would do like scenarios and stuff, never watched that. But for me, it was just red versus blue. It got a bit screwy when, like, you know, there's a tank involved. Everything's outside of the area. It's a massive plot. It's like watching the Truman Show but the Matrix at the same time. It got a bit funky. Apart from that, it was fine. I really enjoyed it. Right. I think there's a crashed space thingy over here. Like a satellite. Yep, there it is. I think that's everything from here. Right. Through the canyon now. So we'll go to my little base, stock up for a minute on like chilling, and then head to the canyon and start salvaging ships and bits and pieces. And then once I've done all this, then I can start building the base out again. Told you I was back. I would come back. Right, let's go. Good night. All this floods soon. Yeah. Can't remember if there was a box in here or not. I think there's one. There's actually like a crash something on top of there, but you can't do it until you start getting greenery, which does suck. But okay, right. We gotta get back. We're just about to run out of oxygen, so back to the primitive. We'll go up this way. So yeah, we've done the spaceship, the space station, the satellite. We're now raking through the canyon. We're doing all right. I think I've done like, hold on, I've done the ruins over to the left in the sort of like the other place over there. I've done the one on the hill tonight. I've done the space station tonight. I've done the satellite, the downed satellite as well. Yeah, and the other big ship over the side. We've done loads tonight. Like 2 hours and 42 minutes in, I've done like 5 or 6 different locations. I'm just scavenging. It's all good. This is how you do it. You just upgrade until you've got quite a lot of stuff and then just go for it. Hell for leather on everything. And then just let the game play itself for a bit whilst you go and collect everything. So whilst I'm doing this, the terraforming index is going up. I mean, it's slow, but it's going up. That I don't really care about. For me, it's more just getting everything sorted, like exploring wise, and then you just start building out everything. Gonna have to do that in a minute. Time flies when you're having fun. Or high. I'm not high. Not high. I'm just alive. That's how I have to be. That's how it's gonna be. Right, let's get some more rods made. Excellent. Got seeds. They're multiplying. And I'm losing control. Right. I need that and that. Have I got any more cobalt in these, or is it just those? Yeah, just those. Okay. Okay, so I need a bit more oxygen. So if I take 2 more. Cool, that should be enough. That'll keep us going for a little bit. Right, here we go. Let's clear the canyon. I think that's the last point of call. If I can clear the canyon today, we've done a solid job. And then next session is like the new DLC. Well, I say DLC, bloody expansions. So we'll go into all the other biomes. That'd be fun. Is that the box I opened? Nope. Oh, it was this one. What was it? Too many boxes, man. Oh, that might have been it actually. Right, so that's the iridium cave. That was the box we didn't pick up all of it last time. So we'll just take that as iron. Right, cool. Next. Take this as well. So that's all good. Remember, certainly there was a box in the back of the iridium cave. Can't recall. Not that I can remember. I'll go and check it out a minute. I've got to come back here because there's like 3 or 4 boxes down there I've still got to pick up. So I'll be back here, definitely. So I can't get through. Maybe. There we go. We can jump out. So yeah, I can't get out that way yet. It sucks. So the oxygen still don't last very long. You know, even with the extra tanks and stuff, I've used 2 bottles of it just being down here. Back in my day, when we were on the other game, and I could go loads of places without having to fill up with oxygen. Oh, those were the days. Bum, 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 bum. Literally nearly there. Like as when I've done the canyon, that's it. Just got to do it first. I'm gonna have to make another one, aren't I? Too many flowers, man. I need that. Under a fallen pillar. Well, we're going to have a look at a minute. Super alloy. Oh, yeah. That one's full. Right, so we've got 3. Yeah, we should be fine. Right, let's go. We'll go for the cave now, and we'll work our way around, and hopefully we'll get it all done this time, but I don't know. I don't like it when it gets dark like this in here. I think that's it. Right, head for the ship in the corner and work our way across that side of the cliff and then we're done. And then we are done. Right. Right, there's nothing else down here, so we'll take the box now. I think I've cleared the canyon. There's no more boxes or anything. Now I know there's a plant, when it grows up through one of the pillars. So that'll be something that I'll have to come back for later. So we'll go from there. But yeah, not too shabby. I would say we've done alright. Like, what, 6 locations in just under 3 hours? So 7 hours of gameplay. I've pretty much done all the biomes that are in the immediate area of my base. It's all good. And I've picked up nearly every single box as well. Done too much. But there you go. So that's not too bad for a couple. Yeah, I said for like 3 hours. Done all right. Well, I said technically like 2.5 because we did have a problem with it. Did I miss scout ship? What, the one I already just did in the corner? Probably. So plan. My actual launch platform is going to go over here. So I want it like around here, looking into my base, and then I want to build everything else on that side. So the biomes are actually going to be all linked together. They're just going to go out as far as they stretch. And I'm not going to build like trees and stuff near my platform. I want to build that elsewhere because that caused a bit of problems with me last time, because like, I wanted to get out and do stuff and I couldn't because the game was like, you need to do this. It's like, I can't. Yeah, but you need to. It's like, but it looks horrible. I'm building for more an aesthetic reason for this time. Right, iridium rods, iridium. All good. Super alloy. Excellent. We're full. Right, okay. Silicon goes in there. Magnesium can come out, iron can come out. Yeah, that's really it. Jeebus. It's when you start it's when you start sorting things out, do you realise how much stuff you actually have? And you're like, I've got too much. I know I need it all, obviously, but all my plant ones are full again. Oh, you know what? 1, 2, 3. Right. Well, I've got to do all my seeds next time. I've got to bring out all the aluminium. What is that doing here? You shouldn't be in there. You should be in there. Right. Iron. Silicon. Done. Right. That's it. I'm done. Look. 7%. Yay me. And there we go. So the lake is forming, which is nice. It's good to see that actually like formation is coming back. Stick all this in here. Cobalt, iron, titanium, silicon. There we go. Okay, so the next... Oh, I need my GPS. I haven't got a map. So I've done... Today alone, we did that ship. We did that ship. We did the one past the aluminium field over there. We've done that one. We've done the space station, the satellite that crashed, and the scout ship in the corner of the canyon, and all the boxes in the canyon. And we put a base down in the sandfields, in the sandfalls. So in 3 hours, I've done 7 different locations, or six or 7 locations. In the whole 7 hours, we built the base, explored, I'd say half the map now. And now all I need to do is expand the base out a bit more and go hunting for the rest of the stuff. Obviously, I'm going to have to do all the old ancient stuff again from the civilization that was before here. But I think in the next live stream, albeit it could be tomorrow, depending on what time I get home, or the next live stream altogether, I think we should I'm going to focus on base, like getting all my lockers area sorted out, building the actual structure, because we need to expand, make it a bit more like wider and bigger. Sounds like a beer-worthy achievement. I don't really drink much anymore. Drinking doesn't really bother me. It used to. I used to drink quite a lot. But now it's more like... I don't see the point in buying it, considering that it's only me that's enjoying it. You know, I don't really go out with friends anymore. I don't really do much of that, so I don't have a social life, so I don't socially drink. But yeah, so I'd say we've done quite a bit tonight. Where do I want to go tomorrow? Where do I want to go on my next one? I think expand the base out a little bit more so I can bring in all of my all the lockers. That's a good thing. I think that's what I need to sort of head for now. And then I'm going to build a gantry over this. So obviously I know that all this floods. So I want this walkway to go out here a bit more. And actually that I want to build like a heat room on there for a bit. Until I get like the big level 5 heaters. But yeah. I would say that the next plan is just to expand this and make it bigger. I think this is all the base I need though, really. I don't think I need much in the way of a base more than what I've got. Because all the stuff that I'm going to be building from the lab is all going to be along this wall here. So when it comes down to like all the powders and everything else, So far that's 6 cabins. That's going to be from here to around here. And then all the other stuff, like explosive powder level 3 or the other stuff. There's a little wall here they could go into. I just need to bring all of these to this side. And then these two, I just need to put along this wall here, but I've got heater here for now and the food. So, yeah, I just need to have a little bit of a rearrange. Nothing too major. And then it's just build, 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 build. Really. Should be fun. But yeah, I don't think I need much more in the way of like size here. But I do want to build a little thing upstairs, so I actually have somewhere to sleep. This I'm going to move. I'm going to put it above my lab. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do with this space here is I'm going to have a generator room. So you get the purple generators, the little ones. They're all going to sit in here and out down the side. I think that's a good place to put them. How you doing here, Wolf? Doing good. Just sort of finalising the plan of what I'm doing, really. More than anything. That should do me. I just need to expand the gantry a little bit underneath my biome. As long as I can do this. Knew that was going to cause a problem. Much better. And there we go. Okie dokie. But yeah, so I'm going to slowly expand out here. This bit here, I'm going to put a little doorway off here. And there's going to be a building along here that's just going to be for power source. So that'll just be for generators. This here is going to be... I don't know what this is going to be yet. I might turn it into a growing area, or I could start doing... This will be my automation plant, maybe. Go from there. This is going to be all drilled out. So that's going to be what that is. These... I haven't really decided on what I'm doing with plants yet. I've put them here for now, but... I suppose the next thing would be like seed spreaders, wouldn't they? So you just put them into the ground instead of having them as they are. Which I don't have just yet. It'll be okay. Right, well on that note, it's all good. So, we're at 8.55% when it comes to lakes. This is going up slowly, but I haven't even done rockets yet to push all this, so I'm not even worried. We're unlocking things nicely. It's alright. Put the plants on the lake when it forms. No, I'll just seed spread them so they're just everywhere. It'd be like grass, just better. It's alright. But there we go. And I've got a safe space to sit when the meteorites hit. It's alright. So on that note, I'm going to head off. So this is the reason why I'm on tonight, like I said, is because I don't know if I'm going to be around tomorrow. Because of life, you know, it gets in the way sometimes. So that life comes first, then the rest follows. So if I am here tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to be playing. I might do production line. I might play this. I'm not sure. See how things go. If I'm not here tomorrow, have a great weekend. I'll see if I can do a stream on Sunday maybe. We'll see how things go from there as well. But until then, I want to say thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below for all the other updates. And I will be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else to do on this channel. Until then, I want to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Boom! Fist bump to you. Have a great weekend.